So what we have already is a classic tween, the purple one, that's the clouds. We also have 1, 2, 3 different shaped tweens. So the sunset for the background and the grass and the sky, and then an alligator turning into bubbles. You need to make sure you have a little bit here so I can see what you're starting off with and what you ended with before it goes off. Because if you start at the beginning and you end it here, it's going to turn and I'm not going to be able to see either one. Okay, so I'm going to do sun and moon now. So I have my sun right here on frame 1, and I want it to go down to when it's getting dark. So about right here, I want the sun to go down. So if the sun's right here, how do I get a sun right here? F6, okay? So it's going to start off at the top, and about 45, I want it to go down, okay? So from here to here, if it's just moving, what is it? Classic, right. So right click, create a classic tween. So if I hit this now, the sun's going to go down. And what do I need to do so the sun is in the right spot? Put it behind the grass. So I'm going to actually move the grass up above the sky and then move the moon right here. So now the sun goes down behind the grass, okay? The moon is going to have to come up. When do I want the moon to start coming up? So the sun goes down right there at, okay, maybe I'll have this moon start coming up right around here. Okay, so the moon is on this frame, but it needs to be over here. What's the easiest way to get a keyframe of the moon right there? F6. Just put an F6 over there. This one doesn't matter. So I'm going to start the moon. Let's have the moon. Should we have them come up at the same spot or in a different spot? On the other side? Okay, so we'll have it come up from right here. So it's going to start right here. Does it matter that there's a keyframe of the moon over here? Technically, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you were a professional animator, you'd probably delete that because it might confuse people, but it really doesn't matter. Okay? So the moon's going to go right there, and it's going to come up right here. I need an F6, and I need to move it up. And then right-click, create a classic tween. So now the moon's going to come up. Okay, and then the moon also needs to go down below the grass. So the sun goes down, and the moon comes up. Those are easy classic tweens you can also do. Do you want me to show you a shape tween again really quick? I heard a couple yeses, so I'm just going to do a new layer and move it way up here, and I'm just going to do something stupid. So I'm going to do like a circle into a star, okay? So in frame 1, I'm going to draw a circle. Let's make it a, I don't know, a red circle. So in frame 1, I'm going to have a circle, okay? Apparently it has a white outline. In frame 20, I want the circle to just sit there. So how do I get a keyframe in frame 20? F6. And then in frame like 60 or 70, I want a new keyframe. How do I get one? F6. And then I'm going to delete the circle. I don't know why you're talking. And then I'm going to draw a star. Okay, and I'm going to put it in about the same spot as that circle. Nope. Okay, right-click in the middle of those two and create a shape tween. And that'll have the circle sit there for a minute. It'll morph into a star, and then the star stays there till the end. Your project needs to be 100 frames. It needs to have at least one classic tween and at least one shape tween. Does that make sense? They are due today, and you can turn them in whenever they are done.